This testimonial was given by a current client of Chamberlin. The client was not compensated and there are no material conflicts of interest. This testimonial may not be representative of the experience of other clients, and there is no guarantee of future performance or success. May 2025.
The word that comes to my mind is educators. They value the fact that they're not only keeping their clients informed, but they're keeping them educated. Like, I understand so much more than I ever did about, my own finances, and I really appreciate that.
My name's George Eigel. I've retired 10 years this June. The last 30 years I was an insurance underwriter, insuring anything electrical and mechanical.
My name is Mary Eigel. I am 13 years into retirement. I retired at 62 because I had a passion to write books. And I was in education for 40 years as an art educator.
We have 2 daughters.
And 2 delightful granddaughters, a 9-year-old and a soon-to-be 7-year-old that keep us very busy.
So we built over the stumps the no-hole.
Stuff around the house always keeps me busy, and the 2 busiest things I love to do is be with both my grandkids.
I think we had learned a tough lesson when our oldest daughter got married. Rather than gifting them stocks and things like that, we cashed them in and gave the kids some money. And then to realize that was not the most prudent thing. And felt disappointed that our advisor had not advised us differently. My concern was not wanting to pay more taxes than we needed to. We found Chamberlin 10 years ago. We got a postcard in the mail. We had been talking about, the financial person who the family had had for several generations. It's like, well, maybe we need to look at somebody else. Don did a fabulous presentation, enough to say, yes, book an appointment. Let's see what Chamberlin's about.
It fit. Going into retirement when you have, Social Security, you have, pension, 401k, you have all of this stuff, and it's like, what's the best ways to place this? We want to have wealth enjoyment. We've accumulated it. Now we want to enjoy it. We take about 7 or 8 trips a year.
Live in wine country, and that's awful fun, because all it takes is a phone call from a friend saying, what time and which winery. We've spent the most time with Brendan, and I think, it's just been a wonderful relationship.
My name is Brendan Kelly. I'm a certified financial planner as well as a holistic planner here with the Chamberlin Group. I've been with the firm for about 5 years now, and really what I focus on is income and tax planning in a comprehensive manner for our clients. So when thinking about George and Mary's plan, something that's been really unique and great to see throughout the last 15 years working together is to see how their lifestyle hasn't changed at all since they've been retired. It's actually even gotten better. They've been able to spend the money that they wanted to for vacations, traveling, their hobbies that they like to do in retirement, all while feeling safe and secure, knowing that they have a plan in place that's been tried and true and that has worked for them over the last decade plus.
He gives us enough finance information that we're very comfortable, we're very at ease.
So what we looked at is an Allianz fixed index annuity. And I just want to go over the basics again.
So really thinking back of how the relationship worked and really why it's been so successful is we started with education with Mary and George. We educated them on what we wanted to do and why and how the bucket plan works. And to see that throughout the years really work for them, and they got the education piece and they understand all the moving pieces of the plan, has been really helpful in our working relationship, and really is one of the key reasons of why they're at where they're at today.
He not only talks finances, sometimes, like last time we were in there, Brendan got, kind of creative and looked over at Mary, said, I think you can do another trip or 2.
One of the ways that they have gone above and beyond has just been to be presenting the information in ways that make sense to somebody who is not, sort of the math finance person, that it's like, okay, but what does that mean?
Many people don't even know there's a 0% tax bracket.
I don't think we've ever had such a clear statement of where the money is, what it's doing, how it's doing, and I appreciate that a lot.
I view Chamberlin as, being like on an airplane, and there's rough turbulence, and the person next to you starts to get nervous, or somebody up front or whatever. I look at the flight attendants. When they get nervous, I get nervous. So far, they haven't gotten nervous. They have us in a position where whatever happens, there is that buffer, there is that area that smooths things out, and It's wonderful. I don't watch the business news every morning and, go into a panic. If there is the bump in the road or whatever, they explain it, they tell you what's going on, and it's like, and we're gonna move forward. Would we recommend Chamberlin to friends, family? The answer is we have. Folks that we have referred have been very, very pleased.
A friend described retirement as being able to do what you want when you want. It is much more blessed than I ever thought it would be. I think I imagine retirement as like, okay, you're not going to be having Starbucks coffee, you're going to be limiting what you're doing. And I think quite the contrary, that I think when you feel confident about your finances and you've set budgets and stuff like that, there is no lack of things to do.
Probably should do is color the letters. Will we know an artist around that could do that? Maybe got a brush or two or three?
You wish you had more time. I think life is good. Life is good.